Now, as of the recording of this video, we are seeing historically hot seller markets throughout the nation. And here in Northern Colorado, it is no exception. It is a hot seller's market. But that being said, I'm getting really tired of seeing people sell their house for less than what they really should sell it for. And that is why I wrote this short little book, How to Sell Your House for Top Dollar. I give 5 easy little steps in this book. The goal is to help people sell their house for top dollar. And I don't really care about making book royalties. That's not why I wrote the book. I wrote the book to be a resource for people. And that is why, while supplies last, I'm going to be giving the book away for free. So if you're interested in selling your house, if you're thinking about selling your house, this may be a fantastic resource for you. Now, if you don't want to get the book for free, you want to pay for it, that's fine too. You can find the book on Amazon and pay $10 for it. Like I said, my goal is just to get a resource out to people and to give people tools to make better decisions. Hi, my name is Jamie and I am a realtor here in the beautiful state of Colorado. On this channel, we talk about all things Colorado related. We talk about the cities, we talk about the neighborhoods, and we talk about the real estate and the real estate market. If these things interest you, then hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification to be notified next time I post a video. I get calls from people all the time wanting to move to Colorado, and they're asking me questions about what life is like here in Colorado. And I do my best to give my honest opinion about my perceptions of Colorado to help people make good decisions. Now, in Colorado, there's probably a city for everybody. We have a very wide range of styles and tastes and vibes and politics, all those things. So I try to help people understand some of the differences so that when you move to Colorado, you will be happier. You will move to the right place. So if that's you, if you're thinking of moving to Colorado, then give me a call, send me a text, send me an email, send me an instant message, throw up some carrier pigeons, whatever you need to do, get a hold of me, and I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to help you make good decisions about moving to Colorado. Now, like I said at the beginning, I am going to be giving this book away for free, but as a way of also giving the information away for free, I'm going to put together a short little video series talking about the different chapters in this book so that people, if you're like me and you don't like to sit down and read a book, you can actually hear it from me, or at least most of the information. So this is going to be the first of a 5-part series where I'm going to talk about each chapter in this book. Now, chapter 1 of this book, I talk about how to find an amazing real estate agent. Now, I know people are saying, well, you are an agent, so of course you're going to talk about this first. Why not? It's going to be self-serving. I honestly, and I'll talk about this in a little bit, I honestly was going to put this chapter later, but I found that it is so crucial for people to find a good real estate agent, not just an average one, a really good one, and possibly even a great one, that I wanted to put this chapter number 1. Now, I will address, and I address in this book, the first question that always pops into people's mind is, well, why do I even need a real estate agent? Right now, it's a hot seller's market. I can sell my house by myself. And that's absolutely true. Absolutely true. I have no doubt that people selling their house by themselves can do it without the help of a real estate agent. I'm going to put a link down in the description from an article written in 2017 by the National Association of Realtors. We call them NAR. They talk about the statistics that they have found from the difference from for sale by owner to houses that are sold from a real estate agent, particularly a realtor. We'll also go into that in a little bit. The reality is this: you can read the statistics down in that link, but the reality is you will actually net more money, even after commissions, with a realtor typically than you will if you sell the house yourself. Now, I've been a realtor for quite a while now, and I will tell you from personal experience that I've actually seen this happen many, many times, where for sale by owner houses become really good discounts or really good deals because the property just isn't priced correctly. And that's actually something we talk about in the book. But that being said, I want to be completely honest. You can sell your house by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally, through conviction, and I do believe, even though I am a realtor, I do believe very strongly that you will sell your house for more money if you use a realtor. That being said, it will be a lot easier and a lot less painful for you, hopefully. Now, I know it should go without saying, but not all realtors are created equal. There are some that are really bad. There are some that are good. There are some that are fantastic. And I'm going to give you some tips in this book and in this video about how to find the fantastic ones. Now, the first way that I address finding a real estate agent that's really good is referrals. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, and ask them who they recommend. Now, hold this loosely, because if your family says, well, you should use cousin Bob. Okay, well, that's not, that doesn't make him a good real estate agent or an amazing one. That just means you have an acquaintance. And this happens so often within real estate that we just use people that we know or we know of or we have a connection to. Be careful, because there's a lot of really good real estate agents that are going to slip through your fingers, and you're going to end up with a bad one sometimes if this is the only thing you do. So use this as a starting point. Find referrals, but then ask them, would you use this person, or have you used this person? I'm also amazed at how many people recommend people that they've never even used. And they say, oh, you should use, cousin Bob. Well, have you used him? Well, no, but he's our cousin. Oh, okay. Does that mean he's good at his job? Well, probably not, but he's our cousin. Personally, that's kind of a bad way to make a decision. You need to be looking for the really good real estate agents out there, because when you find that real estate agent and interview more than one, when you find them, they will make the rest of this process a lot easier, I promise you. Now, look for a real estate agent that is also a realtor. Now, most people don't know the difference. Well, a realtor is a member of the National Association of Realtors, which requires us to do more education, and we're held to a higher standard, a standard of ethics versus just the legal standard. So look for a realtor. Now, I'm not saying that somebody that's not a realtor isn't going to be good at their job. I'm saying that more people that are more concerned about their jobs, more concerned about their business, they're going to get that additional designation more often than not. And so they're probably going to be a realtor. Now, that doesn't mean that all realtors are amazing and all regular agents are not. There's a lot of realtors that probably aren't amazing, that are really bad. There are maybe just average. So this is just another piece for you to use to find that amazing agent. Now, we live in a digital age, so take advantage of that. Look up reviews on this agent. Look them up on Facebook. Look through their posts. Look and see what kind of a person this individual is and how they have helped people in the past. If this person doesn't have any reviews anywhere and you can't find any information about them even selling a property, it may be an indication that the person doesn't sell property. But I also don't want you to just find somebody that sells lots of houses. Find somebody that's going to be the right fit for you. And so when you talk to this person, ask the person about the communication that person gives to their clients. Maybe you like to receive text and this person just does email. That may not work very well for you personally. And then there's also the personality aspect of it. You need to make sure that you have a personality that's going to match or mesh with this other agent. Ask the person, if the agent, if they have a team, because you may not even be working with this person. But then ask them how many properties they sell to buyers and to sellers, so that you can kind of gauge how busy this person is. Because if this person's by themselves and they're selling 75 houses a year to buyers and sellers, that person's really, really busy. So ask that person if they have a team, if they have some assistants, because 75 houses a year, if they have a couple other agents with them, that's completely manageable. But you need to take these into account, because maybe they sell lots of houses, but they don't have time to adequately sell them at a level that you need. You need to take that into consideration when it comes to finding that agent that's going to be right for you. Now, the reason I started with this chapter versus some of the other chapters, even though some of the other chapters like home improvement, most agents aren't going to help you swing a hammer or repaint a house, even though I have been known to help with some of those things, and other agents have too, when the time is right for that. However, an agent can still step in and can guide you through some of that, because some of those things are going to be subjective to the city and the state and maybe even the neighborhood or the house style. There's a lot of things that go into play there that a good real estate agent should be able to help you navigate through the process. And I put it as number one, partly for that reason, and partly because I feel so strongly that it is something that gets overlooked more times than not. Make sure you're doing your homework and you're finding good real estate agents, because it will help you out in so many ways, and you will sell your property for more money because you did that. Now, that's just a part of what we talk about in this book. If the book is something that you are interested in, if you're thinking of selling your house, then go ahead, click the link below, and request your free copy today.